Welcome, everyone. We are so excited to have you here. I love words, and a lot of my scholars know that. And one of my favorite words in this last couple years is determined, or determined. And determined is directly from the Latin word determinare. And I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. But it means to enclose, bound, or to mark the end. And we have been determined to see this play through to this night. And for those of you who know, yes, thank you. It has been a journey. It has been. We started working on this play in January of 2019. That's when we started. Was it 2019? 2020. 2020. January 2020. Thank you. And here we are. We are performing this play. So it took a lot of determination from all of the parents, from all of these scholars to make it to this day. So we are pretty excited to be at this point. And with that, I can say I looked at each one of your scholars. I can see the growth. I can see the change. I can see the development of their character in degrees as we have worked, as we have practiced patience, teamwork. I mean, amazing things I've seen in your scholars as we have been determined to make it to this point. As Puck says, we come not to offend. And I want you to know that each time we do a Shakespeare play, we do it with a theme. And you can see we are doing a Shakespeare Western for you tonight. Okay? So you have cowboys and Indians. I have in my own heritage, I just found the earliest known Native American dates back to mid-1600s in my family. And I've got cowboys from the Wild Wild West in my family, as I'm sure most of you do too. So tonight you're going to see some fun characters come out, and I hope that you enjoy them. So sit back and enjoy your Wild Wild West Midsummer Night's Dream.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace, for happy days brings in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my gun, and won thy love doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelling. Come, let us stir up these young Athenian youths to merriments.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned sheriff.
Aegis, what's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble sheriff. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious sheriff. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child, of strong prevailment in unhardened youth. With cunning thou hast filched my daughter's heart and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious sheriff, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either unto this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your mother should be as a god, one who composed your beauties and in whose form to leave the figure or to disfigure it. This Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this case, wanting your mother's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my mother looked with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with her judgment look.
I don't entreat you, Sheriff, to pardon me. I know not what harm me bold, but beseech you, Sheriff, that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. For I to be in shady cloister mewed, when earthlier happy is the rose distilled, than growing on the virgin thorn, grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, good Sheriff.
Take time to pause, and before the next moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship, upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your mother's will, or else wed Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Well then, sweet Hermia and Lysander, yield thy praised title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry her?
Scornful Lysander, true, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am my sheriff, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way as fairly ranked as Demetrius is. And what is more than all these boasts can be, I'm beloved by beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch to his head, professed love to Nader's daughter Helena, and won her soul.
I must confess that I had heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke. But being over full of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius, come, Aegis, I have some private schooling for you both. Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your mother's will, lest the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to death or to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta, what cheer, my love? Aegis, Demetrius, go along. I must employ you in some business, and consult with you something nearly that concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire we follow you.
How now, my love? Why are your cheeks so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Be like for want of rain, which I go well between them from the tempest in my eyes.
I, me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history. The course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in
Oh,
blood,
cross, too high to be enthralled to low.
or else was grasped in respective years,
Oh, spite, too old to be engaged to young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, to choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there was sympathy and choice, war, death, and sickness did lay siege to it, and ever man had the power to say, behold, and the jaws of darkness do devour it up. How quick bright things come to confusion.
If then two lovers ever uncrossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our child patience.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, of great revenue, and she hath no child, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law can no longer pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal away from thy mother's house tomorrow night, and in a wood, a league without a town, where I did meet thee once with Helena, to do observance on a morn of May. There I will stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear thee, by Cupid's strong bow, by all the vows that ever man have broke, and ever more than ever woman spoke, in that same place thou hast pointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed for Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair. That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Yours would I catch, fair Hermia. Ere I go, my ear should catch your voice. My eye, your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander, and myself will fly his place. Before Lysander, I did seem Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, well graces his love to dwell, leads him to heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds will unfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time where lovers' flight still doth conceal. Through Athens' gates we had devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosom of their counsel sweet, there, my Lysander, I myself shall meet. And, thence from Athens, turn away our eyes, to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray for us, and good luck, grant thee thy Demetrius. Helena, adieu, as you on him, Demetrius do on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities. I will go, tell him of fair Hermia's light. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks. But here in me nigh to enrich my pain, to have a sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally man by man according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the sheriff and his lady on his wedding day at night.
First, Peter Quince, say what the play treats on. Then read the names of the actors and so grow to a point.
Marry our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And a married. Now, Peter Quince, read the names of the actors about the scroll.
Answer as I call you, Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready. Name up part and four, and then proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, I sit down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself, most gallant for love.
Devil asks for, if I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I'll condole in some measure. And yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear a cat in. Oh, to make all split. The rage in rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison's gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now underneath the names of your players.
Francis Flute the Bellsmender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play the mask, and you may speak a small duo.
And may I hide my face? Let me play Thisbe too. I shall speak in monstrously little small voice, saying thus: Thisbe, Oh, Pyramus, thy Thisbe dear, thy lady dear, thy Thisbe dear.
No. You must play Pyramus. And flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Stopping the tailor,
You Peter Quince.
you Pyramus' mother. Thompson out the tinker,
Here, Quince, what part am I for?
you Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope here's a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written yet? Pray you, if it be given me from slow study.
You may do extemplar, for nothing but roaring.
And may I hide my face? Let me play the lion's part too. I will roar you that I'll do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar you that I shall make the sheriff say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
If you do too terribly, you would fright the Duchess and the ladies. They would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
Yes,
That would hang us all.
I'm man.
Friends. I would have to agree with you that they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But, I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you for any suckling dove. I will roar you for any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Fine, I'll undertake it. What beard will I best play it in?
The masters, here are your parts. And I request you to call them by tomorrow night and meet me in the Palace Wood by moonlight. There, we will rehearse.
There we may meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously.
At the sheriff's oak we meet.
Enough.
Spirit, whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. And I serve the queen, to do her orbs upon the green. Farewell, thou lob of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our escorts come here anon.
The chief doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because she, as her attendant, hath the lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all in joy.
Either I mistake your shape in making quiet, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery? Those that hobgoblin call you in sweet puck. You do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile. Sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum, down topples she, and Taylor cries and falls into a cough. Then the whole choir hold their hips, and laugh and waxen in their mirth, and neeze and swear. A merrier hour was never wasted there. But room, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon? Escorts, skip hence, for I forsworn his bed company.
Tarry! Rash wanton, am I not thy chief?
Then I must be thy lady, for these are the forgeries of jealousy. And never, since the middle summer spring, met we on a hill and dale, forest or mead, to dance our ringlets to the whistling winds. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with hymn or carol blessed. And through this distemperature we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frost, laid in the fresh lap of the crimson rose, is set, as in mockery, spring, summer, childing autumn, angry winter, to change the wonted liveries in May's world, and by their increase now knows not which is which. And the same progeny comes from our debate and from our dissension, and we are the parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross Sir Oberon? But I do beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Then set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order, and in the light Jupiter air by night, full often has she gossiped by my side, and grown big-bellied in the wanton wind, following her womb, the richest my squire, would sail upon the land to fetch me trifles and return again. But she, being mortal of that boy, did die, and for her sake I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our rounds, go with us, and if not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me the boy and I will go with thee.
Not for thy kingdom. Attendants away, I'll trade downright if longer I stay.
I will torment thee for this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, at a fair vessel thrown by the west, Cupid loosed his love shaft smartly, and it fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound.
I remember.
Fetch me this herb I shewed thee once. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make any, man or woman, madly dote upon the next live creature that they see.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes. And once having this flower, watch Titania while she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf or bull, be it on meddling monkey or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love, and ere you take this charm from off her sight, as you can take it with another herb, you'll make her render up her page.
But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one will slay, but the other slayeth me. And thou toldst me they were stolen into this wood. But here I am, woed within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, yet you draw not iron. For my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or in plainest truth, tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, do I love you the more? I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me as your spaniel. Stern me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. In what worse your place can I beg in your love? And yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog?
And not the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself under the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of this desert place.
Your virtue is my privilege. For that it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I am not a knight, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company. For you and my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed.
I'll not stay thy questions, let me go. Or if thou follow, do not leave, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius! We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, but thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower here?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know whereon Titania sleeps sometime of the night, lulled with these flowers and dances in delight, and with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes. But take thou some of it, and look through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth anoint his eyes. But do it the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on, but affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond of her than she upon the lady.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, a randall and a song. Then, at the third part of a minute, hence. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices, and let me rest.
Hence away, now all is well. When aloof, stand sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost awake, be it ounce or cat or bear, in thine eye it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak troth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander, find you a bed, for I, upon this bank, will I rest my head.
One turf shall serve a pillow for us both.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off, yet do not lie so near.
Oh, take sense, sweeten my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's comforts. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchanged with an oath, so that two bosoms in a single troth. Then by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now, much pursue my man my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off, and you must see. For such separation, well may be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and maid. So far distant, and good night, sweet friend. Love nor alter, till thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen. To that fair prayer say I, and end life when I am loyalty. Here is my bed, sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none. On whose eyes might I approve this flower's force and stirring love? Night and silence. But who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. And here, the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Curl upon thy eyes, I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, the earthling me to not soul.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy as Hermia were, so where she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came I so bright? Not with salt tears. So my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore no marvel though Demetrius do, as a monster fly my presence thus. But who is here? Lysander! On the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art, and through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my gun.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though we love your Hermia? What though? Yet Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena do I love. Who would not change a raven for a dove? The will of man is by reason swayed, and reason says you're the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I this keen mockery born? When in your hands did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I could never, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye. But you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth, you do me wrong. Good sooth, you do. In such disdainful man me to will. But fare you well, perforce I must confess. I thought you learned more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused, should of another therefore be abused? Ah!
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, seest thou there? And never mayest Lysander come near. In all my powers, adjust to your love and might, to honor Helena and be her knight.
Help me, Lysander. Help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. I, me, for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look what do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cool prey. Lysander? Lysander? I hearing gone? No sound, no word? Alas, why you speak, if you hear, speak low lips, for I swoon almost with fear.
No, they won't perceive you, all not nigh. Either that, or I will find you immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat. And there's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this Holland break our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the sheriff.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, boy bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus just must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
I believe we whistle the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device that will make all well. Write me a prologue, and let it seem to say that we shall do no harm with our swords. And tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom Lever. This will put them out of fear.
Bottom, were not the ladies a fear of our lion? I fear, I promise you.
You must name his name, and half of his face must be seen through the lion's neck, saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies. I would wish you, or I I would request you, I would entreat you not to fear or tremble here. My life for yours, for if I come hither as a lion, it were a pity on my life. Nay, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are, and you must name his name plainly and tell them that he's Snug the Joiner. This will put them out of fear.
Therefore, another prelude must tell he is not alive.
Well, then there's another thing.
Yeah, I just went through a whole thing, but okay.
Then there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story to talk through the chink of a wall.
What? A wall? You can never bring in a wall. What say you? Bottom!
And he shall hold his fingers thus. And through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come now and hursh apart. Pyramus, begin.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here so near the cradle of the queen? What a play toward! I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
If I were fair Thisbe, the Thisbe, the flowers of odious.
Odors.
Odors savor sweet. But hark, a voice. Stay thou a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger, Pyramus, than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary must you. For you must understand, he goes but to see noise it here, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily-white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most brisky, juvenile, and eke most lovely Jew, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus, tune, man, why, you must not speak that. Yet that you answer to Pyramus, you speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is past, it is never tired.
Oh, as truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire.
Why did they run away? This is knavery of them to make me afeared. I hear something. Smell.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? What do you see? You see your own lumpish like Schulthead.
Bless thee, thou art translated.
I see their knavery. I see their knavery. This is to make a fool of me, to frighten me if they could. But I shall not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and they shall see that I am not afraid. By song, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? So is mine eye brought to thy shape on the first view to swear I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company nowadays.
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. For if I had enough wisdom to get out of this wood, I would have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. And I do love thee, therefore go with me. I will give thee spirits to attend on thee and purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Kakili, Oguaho, Mapwa, Awi. courteous to this gentleman. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal. Hail.
Hail. I cry your worships heartily. Truly, I beseech your worship's name.
Guajo.
Ah, Guajo, I require more of your acquaintance. Your name, sir?
Kikili.
Ah, Kikili. I require more of your acquaintance as well. Your name, honest gentleman?
Ollie.
Ah, good, Master Ali. I know your patience well. Your name is... Your name, Mr. I require more of your acquaintance as well.
Come, lead him to my bower. Tie up Milo's tongue to bring him silently.
I wonder, if Titania be awaked, then what was it next that came in her eye, which she must stood on in extremity? But here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night ruled now about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster, is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that worked for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. A mule's knoll I fixed on his head. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When in that moment so it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved a mule.
This falls out better than I could have devised. But hast thou let the love juice on the Athenian's eyes, as I bid thee do?
That's finished too. I took him sleeping, and the woman by his eyes, that when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Well, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Let thy bitter breath on thy bitter foe.
Now I would chide, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. Those slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'er shoes and blood, plunge in the deep, and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me would have stolen away from sleeping Hermia. All believe so's whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through center creep, and so displease her brother's noontide with antipodes. It cannot be, thus murdered him. So should a murder look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced to the heart with your stern cruelty. But you, the murderer, look so bright, so clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What is this to my Lysander? Oh, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog, out, cur! The dressing past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then?
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I could tell.
I pray thee, good Demetrius, tell me he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege to never see me more. If I had hated presence per ISO, see me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce fame. Here therefore, a while shall I remain. Sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow. The debt that bankrupt sleep doth sorrows owe.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. Of thy misprison must perforce ensue some true love turned false, and not a false turned true.
Then fate rules, that one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the wood, go swifter than wind. Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion bring her here. I'll charm her eye, again she doth appear.
I go. Look, how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, Hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple's eye, with his love he doth espy.
Chief of our native band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see?
Silence. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then we'll two at once woo one, and that must needs be sport alone.
Why should you think I woo and scorn? Scorn and derision never came in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vows so born, in their nativity all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, O devilish holy fray! These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her and loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess nymph, perfect divine, daughter like a pear thy eye, crystal is money, oh ripe and show, thy lips kissing cherries tempting grow. When thou holdest up thy hand, well let me kiss this princess of joy, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! I shall bend to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do? But you must join in souls to mock me too. If you were meant as men you are in show, you would not use a gentility so to vow and swear and to praise my parts when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals to love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit of manly enterprise to conjure tears in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. You love Hermia. This you know, I know. And here with my goodwill and all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield up my part.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none, for I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart has been guessed my sojourn, now to Helena it is home returned, there to remain.
Helen? It is not so.
Disparage not the faith that is not known, lest to thy peril thou abide. Look, where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not in mine eye, Lysander found, my ear, I think it, brought me to thy sound. But why, unkindly, didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay, when love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, who would not let him bide? Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all your fairy O's and eyes of light? Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear for thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they can join, all three, to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counts we two shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent, and will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems you scorn me.
Have you not sent Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even now did spurn me with his foot?
I understand not, but what you mean of this?
I do persevere, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink each other, hold this sweet jest up.
Stay, Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreats. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helena, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear to thee, by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him wrong that says I love thee not.
I say, I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, could you tense all this?
Wait, you Ethiop.
No, he'll break loose. Take on as you would follow. But yet, come not, you are a tame man. Go.
Hang off, thou cat. Thou burr. Vile thing, let loose or I'll shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why have you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love? Out, Tawny Tartar, out. Loathe medicine, hated potion, hence.
Do you not jest?
Yes, Sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would have had your bond, for perceive, a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate her, I will not do so.
What can you do me, dear Helen? Hate me. Wherefore, oh me, what news, my love? Hermia, are you not Lysander? I'm fair now as I was erewhile.
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope of question of doubt.
Oh, me, you juggler, you cake blossom, you king of love. What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, I think. Have you no modesty, no vain and shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me.
Hard again.
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I ever more did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that. In love unto Demetrius, I told him of yourself unto this word. He followed you. For love, I followed him. But he had chid me hence, and threatened me, to strike me, spurn me, nay, to kill me too! And now, so you will let me quite go to Athens, will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why? Get you gone. Who's it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school. Though she be but little, she is fierce.
Why will you suffer her to flout me thus?
Get gone, you.
Let me!
Get gone, you dwarf. You minister of Notgrass maid. You bead. You acorn.
You are too officious in her behalf to scorn their services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena, for if thou dost intend, never so little show of love to her thou by it.
Now she holds me not. Now come, if thou darest to try whose right is thine or mine, is most in Helena.
Nay, follow. I'll go with thee cheek by jowl.
Ready! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow! 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 Ow!
You, mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence, still thou mistakest, or else thou hast committed thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I made an oopsie. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on? So far blameless proves my enterprise. Thou seest, these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, I'll overcast the night and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property to remove from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. Then back to Athens shall the lovers wend, with league whose date till death shall never end.
Whiles I in this affair do to thee employ, all to my queen and beg her Indian boy. And then, once I have the boy, her charmed eye will I release from monsters' view, and may all things be at peace.
My chief, this must be done with haste. Up and down, up and down. I am feared in field and town, a spider climbing up and down. But here comes one.
Where art thou proud, Demetrius? Speakest thou now?
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. The runaway coward, art thou fled? Speak, in some bush. Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward? Art thou bragging to the stars?
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me, yet still dares me on. When I come to where he calls, he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I came fast, but faster did he fly. Now fallen am I in dark, uneven way. And here will rest me. Come thou gentle day, For but once thy show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward, why comest thou not? Nay, abide me if thou darest, for while I walk, thou runnest before me, where art thou now?
Come hither, I'm here.
Nay, then thou mockest me. Thou shalt buy this deer, if ever I thy face by daylight see.
Oh, weary nights. Oh, long and tedious nights. And sleep that sometimes shuts up Sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from my own company.
Yet but 3. Come one more. 2 of both kinds make up 4. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so woe. I can no farther crawl, no further go. Here will I rest me till the break of day.
Sleep sound on the ground. I'll apply to thy eye gentle lover's remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverbs known that every man should take his own.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, where I thy amiable cheeks do pour, and spread musk roses on thy sleek new head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where is Kikili?
Ready?
Better late than never. Kikili, scratch my head. Where is Mukwa? He's standing right behind me, isn't he? Good monsieur, give me your weapon in your hand and kill me. A red bumblebee on top of a thistle. And good monsieur, bring me the honeydew. Where is Awi? Ready. Good monsieur, bring me your knave.
What you will.
Nothing but to help Kikili to scratch.
Wilt thou hear music, my love?
I have a reasonably good ear in music.
Or say, love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly, I could munch your good dry oat. But I have the strangest craving for a bottle or 2 of hay. Hay. Hay!
I have a friend who's outing that shall seek the scores for it and ditch thee in your nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or 2 of good dried peas, but none of your servants disturb me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Then sleep thou, and I'll wind thee in my arms. Attendants be gone, and always away. Oh, how I love thee. Oh, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? When I had my pleasure, I taunted her. Then I did ask her of her changeling boy, which she did straight gave me. And now I have the boy, and I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes with this herb. That he awaking may the other do, and back to Athens all again may repair. But first I will release the native queen. Be as thou want to be, see as thou want to see. Now Titania, wake me, my sweet queen.
Oberon, what visions have I seen? I thought I was enamored of a mule.
There lies your
Love.
How come these things to pass? Oh, how I do loathe his visage now.
silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead upon the common of these 5 cents.
Music, oh music, what a charm of sleep.
Sound music, come my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be.
Come, my
Chief, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Come, my chief, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night. that I sleep in here is found with these mortals on the ground.
Now our observation is performed, and since we have the byword of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. We will up the mountain top.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bayed the bear. With hounds of Sparta never did I hear such gallant chiding.
My hounds are of the Spartan kind, slow in pursuit, but matched in mouth like bells, each under each. But soft. What nymphs are these?
Sheriff, this is my daughter, here asleep. And this, Lysander, this Demetrius is, this Helena, old Nader's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they came up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came in grace our solemnity. But speak, Aegis, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, Sheriff.
St. Valentine's is past. Begin these words birds to couple now?
Pardon, my sheriff.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two were rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world? That hate should sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My sheriff, I shall reply amazedly. Half asleep, half waking. But as yet, I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly I would speak. And now I do bethink me, so it is. I came here with Hermia. Hither, our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the apparel of the Athenian law.
Enough. Sheriff, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away. They would. Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you, and me, you of your wife, and me of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lady, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood. And I in fury hither followed her, fair Helen in fancy following me. But I wot not by what power. But, good sheriff, by some power it is. My love to Hermia melted, as the snow seems to me now, as the remembrance of an idle god, which in my childhood I did dote upon. But all the faith and virtue of my heart, and the object of pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, good sheriff, I was betrothed, ere I saw Hermia. But, like in sickness, did I loathe this food? Now in health come to a natural taste. Now, do I wish it, love it, long for it, and will forever be true to it.
Of this discourse we will more hear anon. Aegis, I will overbear thy will.
Sure.
And in the temple by and by with us these couples shall eternally be knit. Our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
Theseus.
These things seem small and indistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things hard-eyed when everything seems double.
So methinks, and I found Demetrius like a jewel. Mine own, and not mine own.
Are you sure that we're awake? It seems to me that we sleep, we dream. Was not the sheriff here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my mother.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow him to the temple.
Why then, we're awake. Let's go, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
Wake me when my cue comes. Our next is fair Pyramus. Peter Quince, flute, snout, snug, starveling. They left me in my sleep. I have had the most peculiar dream. Past the wit of man to say what kind of dream it was. And yet, man is but a mule if he go about to expound upon this dream. I will have Peter Quince write a ballad of this great dream, and it shall be called bottom's dream, for it hath no bottom, and I shall sing it before the sheriff at the latter end of the play.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot be heard at a doubt he is transported.
If he come not, then the play's barred. It goes that forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he has simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Masters, the sheriff is come from the temple and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we all had been made men.
Where are these lads?
Oh, sweet!
Oh, almost courageous day, almost happy hour.
Friends, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for if I tell you, I am no true Athenian. I'll tell you how it right as it fell out.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All I will tell you is, the sheriff have time. Get your apparel together. New ribbons to your pumps. Good strings to your beards. And there we may rehearse in front of the sheriff at night. Away, go away, come on!
Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these native toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies, that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. Such tricks hath the strong imagination, for seeing some joy, it apprehends some bringer of that joy, or in the night, imagining some fear. How oft is a bush supposed to bear?
For all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesses than fancy images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us. Wait with royal watch, your board, your bed, my sheriff.
What amusement have we for this evening, Aegis?
Here, mighty Theseus.
What masks, what dances?
A play there is, good sheriff, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, sheriff, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical. It is for Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, with more in merry tears. The passion of loud laughter never shed.
I will hear that play. Come, bring them in. Ladies, sit down.
Theseus?
You shall hear nothing of the kind.
He says they can do nothing of this kind.
So please, sheriff, the prologue is addressed.
Let them approach.
Within, it is with our goodwill that you should know we come not to offend. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you should know all that you want to know. Gentles, perchance you wonder at the show, but wonder on till the truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus. If you would know this beauteous Lady Thisbe, yes sir. This man, with the blind, that wall, that wall which it is covers her. And through wall's chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at which Linneman wonder. This man presenteth moonshine. This grisly beast, with lion high by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright, and as she fled, her mantle did she fall, and vile lion with bloody mouth did stain. And on comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with blade, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached its boiling, bloody breast, and Thisbe, tearing a mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain, a large discourse, well here they do remain.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, I present a wall. And such a wall to have you think that in such wall, the hole or chink, to which the two lovers Thisbe and Pyramus did whisper very secretly.
It is the wittiest prediction that ever I heard. Discourse, Sheriff.
Silence! Pyramus draws near the wall.
Oh, grim, look tonight. Oh, night with hue so black. Oh, night when day is not. And oh, wall, oh, sweet, lovely wall, that standeth between her father's grounds and mine. Oh, sweet, lovely wall. What's this? No, this do I see. Cursed be thy stones for deceiving me so!
Methinks the wall being sensible should be cursed again.
No, sir. No. Deceiving me is being her cue. She is sent her now. Here she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones were rhyme and paired it up in thee.
I see a voice. I now to the chink.
My love thou art, my love I think.
Think what thou wilt. Thy lover I am, and kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb?
Ninny's tomb.
Ninny's tomb, meet me straight away.
Tide laugh, tide dance, I come without delay.
Now's the mural down between the two neighbors.
No remedy, good sheriff, when walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best in this kind are only shadows, and the worst are no worse, if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination and not theirs.
You, like as you, whose gentle hearts do feel the smallest monstrous mouths that creep on full, like strength of fight and bramble here. And when lion rough and wildest rage doth roar, then know that I once snug the joiner, and the lion fail nor else the lion stand. For if I should, as I come and strap into this place for pity of my life.
A gentle beast of a good conscience.
This Flaghorn Dust 1%.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
Myself, man, I would soon be.
I'm weary of this moon. Would he would change?
Proceed, Moon.
Ought to see the chill that I the maid in the moon to soon be.
Thus have I, my parts discharged. Wall, doth go away.
This is old Nanny's tomb.
Ninus!
Ninus. Where is my love?
Right.
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown. True, the moon shines with a good grace.
Oh, Moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee for shining down so bright. I take trust in the truest Thisbe sight. But eyes, do you see? No, Thisbe, do I see? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear. Thy mantle good. What stained with blood? Oh, wherefore, nature, did thou lie in fame? For I have devoured my dear. Outsword, and wound the pap of Pyramus. I, thy left pap or heart doth pop. Stabbed himself, not really dead. And thus I die. Thus. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. And thus I die, and die.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak, quite dumb. Did a tomb with hands as pale as milk lay them in gore? Since you are sure, with shears as thread of silk, tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade my breast and brew. And farewell, friends. Thus, Thespians. Adieu.
Line and moonshine are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
No. The wall is down. I, that wall which parted their fathers. Would it interest you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue. Your play needs no excuse. For when the players are all dead, there needs none be blamed.
Hey guys, I'm so great, right?
Now the hungry lion roars, whilst the wolf behowls the moon, while the heavy ploughman snores, all with weary task fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night that the graves all, gaping wide, every one lets forth his sprite in the churchway paths to glide. And we spirits that do run by the triple Hecate's team from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through this house give gathering light, around the dead and drowsy fire. And this ditty, after me, we will sing and dance it trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand, with native grace, we shall sing and bless this place.
Now, until the break of day, through this house each native stray, and the owner of it blessed shall in safety ever rest. Trip away and make no stay. Meet me all by the break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding but a dream.